this video has the ability to offend a few of you, okay? But I hope despite being offended, you can still receive the message and, decide for yourself whether you agree or disagree, okay? So here is this book I'm going to show you guys on the screen. It's called Atlas Geographus, or A Complete System of Geography, Ancient and Modern for Africa, guys. There's a lot of information in this book. This book is volume 4, and if you look down here, we can see when the book was published. MDCCXIV is 1714, guys. Think about it. Okay, let me just let you guys know how old this book is. The United States of America was founded in July 4th, 1776. This book is at least 60 years prior to the formation of the United States. Okay, so it's a very old book. Okay, let's see what this book tells us about Africa. All right, so here we are on pages 39, guys. Okay, we're going to start from this section. There's a lot of information right here. Let me zoom right in because we need to see this. The Negro needs to understand how much he has lost, how much of his history is being hidden from him. Okay, so look at what this book says right here. So much for the whites. Okay, so in the previous page it was talking about Caucasians. Look at what it says right here now. We shall treat of the blacks when we come to Guinea, Negro Land, and the Cape of Good Hope. Okay, so Guinea, if you guys haven't seen these pre-colonial maps of Africa, I'm going to show you guys one on the screen, and you can see this region right here where it says Guinea, Upper Guinea right here, and Lower Guinea in this section. Okay, and then it says Negro Land next. Negro Land is the Sudan. Okay, when I say Sudan, I'm not talking about the one that was founded in 1956 or 59 by the colonizer. Okay, that one at the south of Egypt. I'm not talking about that Sudan. That Sudan is a relatively new and honestly very small thing. The real Sudan is in West Africa, and I'll show it to you on this map. You can see where it says Sudan. Okay, in other maps you see that same region called Negro Land, land of the Negroes. Okay, very important to understand. Okay, and the Cape of Good Hope. So when you see Cape of Good Hope, this is talking about the region of Southern Africa, countries like South Africa, Namibia, many other countries in that region of the world. It's talking about these areas. Okay, so let me just read it again. We shall treat of the blacks when we come to Guinea, Negro Land, and the Cape of Good Hope, where they inhabit. The blacks, the Negroes inhabit. Okay, Leo says there are other kingdoms on the southern frontier of this country which are inhabited by a rich, industrious, and just sort of people. Judaism. Judaism. Okay, now honestly, I don't like that word Judaism. I think that word has a deceptive origin. When I hear Judaism, to me, I hear Torah. But I believe some very cunning, wicked people has used that word Judaism to separate the Torah from the laws of God, which is what the Torah is, the laws of God, and instead add other things like the Talmud. Because today, people who are keeping the Talmud, they call it Judaism. That's why I don't like that word. Okay, so when I say Judaism, you should understand that I'm speaking of the Torah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Talmud is not the law of God, it's an abomination. So Judaism, or the Torah, I'm going to use that. Torah was the religion of the ancient Africans for a long time. The Negroes in Africa was keeping the Torah for a long time. But what happened? Okay, what happened all of a sudden? This is what happened. And succeeded by Christianity. Yes, okay, Christians came here and started forcefully, I have to let you guys know this, forcefully converting the synagogue of these Negroes into churches. And I'm going to show you guys that in another book very soon. But let's just keep reading this one for now. But Mohammedanism, Islam, prevailed in the 200th year of the Hijra, when all the Jews, the Negro Jews, the Negroes right here, all the Negroes who were keeping the Torah, the Christians, the Negroes who were converted to Christianity, and the professors of other African religions that could be found were put to death. Yes, okay, Islam came and killed so many people, converted them into their own religion. That's what we're reading. Let's keep going. Yet, in the process of time, their intestine quarrels, okay, the issues within Africa caused many of the Negroes to neglect Muhammad's law. Okay, they were rejecting it. They were waking up, realizing that, you know what, this Islam thing, it's not the true faith, guys. The true faith, by the way, is the Torah. Okay, but let's keep going. And they revolted from the Caliph of Baghdad, for which they were severely punished. Yeah, this is what happened. Okay, this is what happened. Okay, They were severely punished. The Arabs came back and killed many of them who were rejecting Islam. Severely punished by the Mohammedan caliphs, who caused, very important point here, who caused all their books to be burned. Now you have to ask yourself, what books is this talking about? These books, guys, are the heritage of the Negro as the Israelites, okay? Books on the Torah, books on our history, books that connected us to our heritage as the Israelites, all that stuff. These Arab invaders into our land, into Africa, burnt all those books. Very important line for us to keep in mind, okay? Burnt all our history, burnt everything. That's why today people think Africans have no history. Well, it's because these things were burnt, guys, okay? Now let's see what happened next. These Arab invaders burnt all of our books on the suspicion that the knowledge of the arts and sciences, the knowledge of our history, let's be honest, prompted them to condemn Muhammad's law, the laws of our God, the Torah, all those books. Many of them were destroyed by these Arab invaders, guys. And it's very important that we understand this. Now, this book really focused on the Arabs, what they did. I want to show you what the Christians did earlier, because I touched on the fact that the Torah, look at right here, the Torah was the religion of the ancient Africans for a long time and succeeded by Christianity.